My name is Scott Boettcher. I'm with Veteran Tinting and Blinds. I specialize in window tinting, residential and commercial, and I also have a full line of blinds, shades, and shutters. We're here today in Surprise, Arizona, beautiful, sunny Arizona, middle of November, and we're at an Allstate agency. This Allstate agency had a window film on it that was existing that was only blocking about 50% of the heat, maybe even a little bit less. This particular building, they had an issue with putting reflective film on initially, and so they went with a real light film that wasn't overly effective. It did block some of the heat, but it still got overwhelmingly warm, and they continually had to have the air conditioning running. So when I came to Allstate, I introduced a product that's designed to be non-reflective, yet it's going to block out 74% of the heat gain. It's got a reflective interior to it, designed to reflect that heat, but yet the outside is going to be a gray neutral color so that it pleases the owners of the building. Now this is only going to be able to be used on a single pane glass. It's got high absorption rate, double pane glass. This particular product would break that glass, or it would ruin the seal. So for that purpose, you would actually want to use a reflective film, of which they actually have a film on pediatrics. I didn't particularly do it, but there's a reflective film there, and that's going to be safe for a double pane glass application. So we're inside, and we've cut out 92% of the glare, 74% of the heat gain, as compared to the old film that was up there where it was still overly bright and quite hot indoors yet. Now we have Jennifer here. Jennifer's been in the office now for, has it been a couple months?
Yes.
Have you been here? Okay, Jennifer's been here a couple of months, and when she initially got here, they had some paper blinds that were hanging to cut the glare that was coming down on her, but it was still miserably hot. So I came in and talked with Michael, actually, and Michael, I'm working with Michael for my insurance, and I explained to him that there are products out there that can improve his situation by removing the old film and putting on something that's more functional for him. So with that, Jennifer, I've been able to cool it down a little bit in here, and now maybe it sounds like I should get you a little space heater.
Yes, it's actually, it's an incredible change. The heat was just incredibly unbearable. And now that I've got this wonderful tint, it's made my life much more comfortable.
Good. And you can see out still that
yes,
the sun...
I can see the sun doesn't, the glare on the computer, it's cut down incredibly. It's been wonderful.
Good. Well, thank you. So with that, I'd like to bring you in, and once Michael has a second here, I'll bring you in, and we can say hi. Okay. Now I'd like to bring you in to introduce Mike, who's the owner of the agency here. And as I said before, Mike has helped me out with my insurance, and he has saved me some money from my old insurance company, and he's been very helpful, and I tried to return the favor and cool it off and lower some of your cooling costs, and hopefully it works over time, and it works out good for you. So
hey, how you doing, Scott? Good to see you.
Good. Thanks a lot for being here, Mike. I sure appreciate your time. And so with that, do you have anything you'd like to say about
Well, we love the work that you did. I mean, it's, you know, when I first moved in here, I had a contractor put in tinting, and I really didn't know too much at the time, and I think it did a good job stopping, I guess, the UV rays, but we were hot, and pretty much have just dealt with it until Scott came in and said he could do something to fix that, and we're really happy with the work. Especially the custom job around our sign, so that wasn't darkened and it could easily be seen from the parking lot in the street. So yeah, my staff is thrilled.
Thank you. Thank you. Now we just got to come in here and do these at some point.
Yeah, that's right.
When you're hot.
Come springtime.
This is the old film that was up in the front. Here has put up some functional shades that are able to knock some of that heat down, so it makes it more functional for Mike in the morning. But you can see how light that existing film was, and it's functional to a certain degree for fade protection, a little bit of heat gain. But when you have this amount of glass, you really need to knock down more of the heat to see a difference with the window film. So thank you again, Mike.
Thank you.
I appreciate your time today, and you're very welcome.
Absolutely. I recommend you anywhere.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.